Welcome to my mathematics class for competitive examinations. This is mensuration. Today we deal with the mensuration. Mensuration is a branch of mathematics which deals with the plane figures and solid figures. In plane figures we have squares, square, rectangle, triangle, polygons, etc. Triangle is also a polygon with a minimum number of sides. Square means a four-sided figure, all sides are equal and all angles are also equal. Rectangle is also a four-sided figure, all angles are equal to 90 degrees and sides are different. The opposite sides are equal and the angles are 90 degrees each. Here all sides are equal and all angles are also right angles. Square, rectangle, triangle. Triangle is a three-sided figure. And polygons means a closed figure which has a number of sides. This is also a polygon and this is all these are also polygon. Polygon means a closed figure which has a number of sides. For example, 3, at least minimum it has 3 sides, otherwise we cannot get a closed figure. With the 2 sides we cannot get a closed figure, only with the third side we can close it. Therefore, a polygon is a closed figure with number of sides. So, the minimum number of sides of a polygon is 3, which is known as triangle, and a polygon which has 4 sides is called a quadrilateral. And a polygon which has 5 sides is called a pentagon. The quadrilateral which has 6 sides is called a hexagon. Like that, heptagon, octagon, nanogon, pentagon, etc. Okay. Next we will see first we will see with a square and a rectangle. A square is a quadrilateral having 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles. Each angle is equal to right angle. So 4 sides are equal and 4 angles are equal. That is the definition of a square. A 4-sided figure which has 4 equal sides and 4 angles are also sides. Therefore, each angle is equal to 90 degrees. Each angle is equal to 90 degrees and all sides are equal. And the line joining the opposite corner is called a diagonal. And the diagonals are also equal. For a square, the diagonals are also equal and they intersect perpendicularly and bisects. And the intersects at the midpoint of the other diagonal. One diagonal intersects at the midpoint of the other diagonal. Therefore, they intersect, they bisect each other. They bisect each other. The diagonals bisect each other and the diagonals are also equal. And the perimeter of a square. Perimeter means the sum of all the sides of a polygon is called the perimeter. That is, sum of the 4 sides of a square is called a perimeter. So perimeter, if S is the measure of each side of a square, then perimeter is equal to 4S. Because it has 4 sides, each is equal to S. The perimeter is S plus S plus S plus S. That is equal to 4S. So perimeter of a square is equal to 4S. And the area of the square, whose side is S, is equal to S square, S into this side into this side. All sides are equal. Therefore, area of the square is equal to S square. Perimeter of a square is equal to 4S. But we have to write the units also here. For example, suppose there is a square whose whose side is 4 centimeters. 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 4 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Each side of the square is 4 centimeters. Then the perimeter is sum of the 4 sides. 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters. That is 4 into 4 centimeters. 4 into, yes, 4 into 4 centimeters, which is equal to 4 fours 16, 16 centimeters. So perimeter of a square is equal to square of side 4 centimeters is 16 centimeters. So perimeter is measured in the units of length itself. The units of square are same as the units of the perimeter. But whereas in the area of the square, which is equal to s square is equal to 4 centimeters into 4 centimeters. So 4 centimeters into 4 centimeters means 4 fours 16 centimeter into centimeter square, or this is also known as 16 square centimeters. In either way, you can write in either way, square centimeters or centimeters square, whatever it is. So the area of a square is measured in square units, square centimeters. If the side is in centimeters, the area is in square centimeters. If it is in meters, the area is in meter square or square meters. Whereas the perimeter is same in the same units, meter. To find the diagonal of a square, you have to use the Pythagoras theorem. You know Pythagoras theorem as in a right angle triangle. The Pythagoras theorem is only for right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle, square of the diagonal is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Let the sides of the triangle are A, B and C. So C is the diagonal. C square is equal to A square plus B square. This is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem, according to Pythagoras theorem, in a right angle triangle, the square of the diagonal is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Applying this theorem to this square, to this triangle, in this triangle this is 4 centimeters and this is 4. Separately, I will write it separate. 4, 4. So this square is equal to, let it be x, diagonal of the square. X square is equal to 4 square plus 4 square. That is equal to 4 square 16 plus 16 is equal to 32. X square is equal to 32, or x is equal to square root of 32. Square root of 32. This can be written as 16 into 32 means 16 2. Square root of 16 into 2, that is equal to square root of 16 into square root of 2. Square root of 16 is 4. 4 4 is 16. 4 into root 2. 4 root 2. That is the x. X, that is the diagonal. So as the sides are in centimeters, the diagonal is also in centimeter. The diagonal is also in centimeters. Therefore, the diagonal of a square is 4 root 2 means root 2 into side. Root 2 into s. S is 4, root 2 into s. Suppose if we write it as s and x. So x square is equal to s square plus s square is equal to 2s square. See here, according to Pythagoras theorem, the diagonal square is equal to side square plus side square, which is equal to side square. So x is equal to square root of 2s square, that is equal to root 2 into root of s square is s. So this is the formula for diagonal of a square. So for square, the formulas are, we will tabulate the formulas, list out the formulas. For a square, the perimeter P, generally perimeter is denoted by P. For square, perimeter is equal to 4s. In the same units as the units of s. And the area is equal to s square. and diagonal is equal to root 2 into s. So now coming to the rectangle. Rectangle has opposite sides are equal. So this side is called the length and this is called the breadth, and this is also length equal, and this is breadth, and the angles are each 90 degrees. This figure is called the rectangle. So the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to sum of the sides of the rectangle, L plus B plus L plus B. So there are two L's, L plus L, 2L, plus B plus B, 2B. So bringing out 2 from these two terms, 2 into L plus B. So perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. 2 into L plus B. Perimeter, and it has the units of the length or breadth. There are same units. Whereas area is equal to area L into B, length into breadth. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth, L into B. And the diagonal, you can also find the diagonal of the rectangle. It also bisects. The diagonals of a rectangle also bisects each other. They will intersect exactly at the midpoint, bisects each other. So the diagonal square x square is equal to L square plus B square. So x is equal to square root of L square plus B square. Thus the diagonal can also be diagonal of a rectangle is equal to square root of L square plus B square. These are all about the concepts of a square and a rectangle. If the area of a square is 64 centimeters, find the perimeter of the square. Area of a square is 64 centimeters square area. So find the perimeter. So area of a square is equal to S square, where S is the side. It is given as 64 centimeters square. Therefore, S square is equal to this much. S is equal to square root of 64 centimeters square. So 64 is a perfect square. 8 8 64. Therefore, square root of 64 is 8, and root of centimeter square is centimeter. Therefore, side of the square is 8 centimeters. And we need a perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 4s. Perimeter of a square is 4s. Therefore, 4 into 8 centimeter, which is 32 centimeters. 32 centimeters. Thus, we can solve this problem. We will take another example on rectangle. The length of a rectangle is 10 centimeters and breadth is equal to 4 centimeters. The length and breadth of a rectangle is 10 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Find the perimeter, area, and diagonal of the rectangle. So rectangle is like this. This is 10 centimeters and this is 4 centimeters. We have to find out the perimeter, area, and the diagonal. Both the diagonals are equal, so we will find one diagonal. So first perimeter. Perimeter is equal to 2 into L plus B. We have derived the formula. 2 into L plus B, that is equal to 2 into 10 plus 4 centimeters. So 2 into 14 is equal to 28 centimeters. So perimeter of the rectangle is 28 centimeters. And the area is equal to L into B, length into breadth. So length 10 centimeters and breadth 4 centimeters. So this is equal to 10 into 4, 40 centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square. So area of this rectangle is 40 centimeters square. Then we need to find out the diagonal. So this diagonal square is equal to, let the diagonal be D. Diagonal square is equal to one side 10 centimeter, so 10 square, plus other side 4 centimeters, 4 square. That is equal to 10 square 100 plus 4 square 16, 116. So D square is equal to 116. D is equal to square root of 116. This is in centimeters. This is only length. This is in centimeters. That's all. If at all they are given this one in meters and this in centimeters, or this in centimeters and this in millimeters, you have to convert one unit into the other units. So we have to convert them into the same units and calculate. The units must be same while adding or multiplying. We have to convert them into same. I will show one example. Suppose there is a rectangle and the length of the rectangle is 0.25 meter. 25 meter, and the breadth of the rectangle is 10 centimeter. Find the area. The length is given in meters and the breadth is given in centimeters. So we have to convert this meters into centimeters, or we can convert the centimeters into meters. In whatever way we have to take both in the same units. So we will convert meters into centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Therefore 0.25 meter is equal to 0.25 into per meter 100 centimeters. So 0.25 into 100 is equal to 25 centimeters. So length is 25 centimeters. Now area is equal to length into breadth. That is equal to 25 into 10. 25 into 10, 250 centimeter into centimeter, centimeter square. So area of this rectangle is 250 centimeter square. Similarly, we can find out the perimeter of this rectangle. 2 into L plus B perimeter, that is equal to 2 into L 25 centimeters plus B 10 centimeters. That is equal to 2 into 25 plus 10, 35 centimeter. 2 into 35, 70 centimeters.